So the Shohei Ohtani contract, the terms of it are crazy to me. I don't really understand. So I made a video a couple days ago saying that I think that it's good for the game of baseball that he went to the Dodgers. You know what I don't agree is good with the game of baseball is the way this new contract is structured. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. And I'm going to shout from the mountaintops that I hate it. And the people who are shilling for the MLB saying that this is A-okay, I don't understand where they come from. I think they're all secret Dodgers. Like, if you're a Dodgers fan, obviously this is great. The Dodgers are basically sacrificing 10 future years for 10 years of absolute dominance. $2 million a year, that's all they have to pay him. It's insane. Because they know that in 10 years, they're going to be able to afford him to pay him $68 million a year when he's not even on their team. They need to make rules against this. I'm telling you. Or else this is going to break baseball. Because people are like, well, it's just the Dodgers. And, oh, it's just Ohtani. I don't buy that for a second. Because I think the Dodgers are going to win the World Series this year. Especially if they keep adding, which I think they will. And then when they do, other young superstars are going to want to do this with their contracts. So you're going to see next offseason, Juan Soto, he's probably going to do the same thing. It's going to be, Juan Soto signs a $500 million contract, but $400 million of it isn't going to be paid till like 12 years in the future. Because he wants his team, whether it's the Yankees or the Dodgers or, whichever one of those two teams that he signs with, because I'm guessing those are the only teams that realistically have a chance. And then it's going to be the same thing. He wants to be competitive. He wants to be a winner. People are comparing this to Tom Brady. This is not what Tom Brady's doing. Because Tom Brady didn't push his money down into the future. He didn't bankrupt the Patriots' future. And the NFL is a different sport entity entirely because it has a salary cap. Brady took $35 million when other quarterbacks were taking $45 million, and the team put those extra $10 million to use. What Ohtani's doing is he's saying, I'll play for you for free, essentially, for 10 seasons so that we can win as many World Series as we can. He's going to ring chase. And then when I'm done, then you guys have to pay me all the money once I'm retired. So then I'm going to bankrupt the future of your franchise, but while I'm here, it's going to be great. Okay, well, the Dodgers can afford to do that. The Yankees are going to be able to afford to offer the same kind of contract to Juan Soto. When Adley Rutschman's a free agent, when Bobby Witt Jr. is a free agent. Acuna, he reaches free agency a bit later, so I don't know about him, but this is what's going to happen to all the young superstars now. You think Adley would rather get paid now or win a bunch of World Series and get paid later? Bobby Witt? Luckily, the Mariners locked up Julio. They already have hit that one settled out. But it's this was going to... Riley Green with the Tigers. It's going to happen. I'm telling you. All the young superstars are going to want to do a contract like this if they care about winning. And so what you're going to end up with is a few really rich teams like the Dodgers, the Yankees, the Mets, the Red Sox, the Giants, these big market teams that are willing to pay are going to go out and find a bunch of superstars who just care about winning, and they're going to sacrifice their future to win now with all these incredible talents, and it's going to destroy the competitiveness of baseball. Because then the teams that can't afford to offer, $300 million future dollars. And there's a lot of teams that just can't afford to do that because of where they sit financially. Those teams, these small market teams, it's the haves versus have-nots is going to be so much worse now than it ever has been. And this is just going to make it worse because what you're going to see is it's going to take some time. It's going to happen lightly. But I think you're going to see a lot of players take this Ohtani kind of route and say, I'd rather win now and get paid big bucks later. And so this is what's going to happen to all of these big-time free agents. This is what Soto's going to want to do. This is what Adley's going to want to do. they're going to get to free agency and they're going to say, oh, Dodgers, $3 million a year, and then you pay me the rest later. So it's going to destroy the competitiveness of baseball. And then in the future, when those rich teams do have to pay their guys, then it'll destroy their side of competitiveness. I don't understand, like, why do we do this? Why is this allowed? Why should this be allowed? I don't think it should be allowed. Because the Dodgers are getting him for free. That's what they're doing. They're not paying him. Their $2 million is nothing. They're paying him the about as much as your average utility infielder is getting paid. I don't think that should be allowed. I don't think you should be allowed to get players for free. If Ohtani wanted to say, I'll play with the Dodgers for $30 million a year because I want to win, then fine. Do it for $30 million a year. Do it for $40 million a year. But to say $2 million for the best player in baseball for free, I think it's ridiculous. I think it's going to ruin the competitiveness of baseball. The Dodgers, they should, and if they don't, it'll be embarrassing. They have to win the World Series. Because if they don't, they're going to be the laughingstock of baseball. Honestly, they should break the Mariners' record for most wins in a season. Because that's at the point that we're at right now. That's how much better they are than any other team. Because they're now able to keep adding more players. Like, deferred payments are cool for, like, retirement purposes. Like, oh, the Reds owed Griffey $30 million for 2 seasons, but instead they're going to pay him $3 million for 10 seasons. You're like, that kind of thing, that's fine. Like, I like that. Whatever. Deferring the entire contract is craziness. And it is going to break the sport. Maybe not now. Maybe not in 5 years. But eventually this is going to break the sport. Because I guarantee you there's a lot of guys, really, really good players. Not the average players, even the good players. The good players and the average players, they're not going to want to do this. Because they're saying, I want to earn my money now. But for the superstars, the guys like Otani, the guys like Soto, the guys like Adley Rutschman, who becomes a free agent in 3 seasons, I'm pretty sure. Those guys, they know they're going to get the money either way. Because they're going to get the brand deals. They're going to get the endorsements. They're going to get the advertisement money. They're going to get the jersey sales. So they don't really have to worry about making money right now. That's why Shohei's able to do this. Shohei knows $2 million is his salary from the Dodgers. He's gonna make $10 million a year, and probably more, because he's gonna get the brand deals, the endorsements, the jersey sales, the merch, all of it. So Shohei's not in a rough spot financially, but that's what you're gonna see. You're gonna see a lot of superstars who aren't worried about the money. They just want to win, and they're all gonna go to the same 3 or 4 teams, and they're gonna do contracts like this, and it's gonna be really, really bad for the sport of baseball. That's my prediction. And I don't like it. I do not like it one bit. And I'm not just saying that because I have this Giants hat on. Because I'm not even a Giants fan. I'm a Mariners fan. That's my take. This is Coast to Coast Sports. If you guys like what you see, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Comment down below. Do you agree? Do you disagree? I think it's bad for the sport. Maybe some of you guys do think it's good for the sport, but who am I? I'm just an 18-year-old kid making YouTube videos in my college dorm. But yeah, if you guys like what you see here, make sure you follow the channel for more content just like this. We talk a lot of baseball and football on the channel. So if you like baseball, if you like the NFL, we also talk some hockey, some NBA, a little bit of other sports, golf, the Olympics, all kinds of stuff, but mostly baseball, football is what we do here. Just 2 college kids, one on the West Coast, one on the East Coast, Coast to Coast Sports, and we love what we do, and we're just excited to continue to grow this channel. So thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, comment below for more.